Good morning, my dear children. Welcome to the maths class of Standard 3. Here we are starting our new academic year 2021-22 and we are going to start the new chapter here, and that is chapter 1 shapes. Chapter 1 shapes. So in this chapter we will study identifying 2D shapes with straight and curved lines, identifying sides, corners and diagonals, making a tangram, recognizing 3D shapes and their faces and edges. My dear children, these all topics we will learn in this chapter. Okay. The first topic of this chapter is vertices and diagonals of two-dimensional shapes. Okay, here is a situation. So let's read it. There is a paper folding activity in Farida's class. Her teacher asked the students to fold the paper across the vertices or the diagonals. How will Farida fold the paper? Okay. So, read it once again. Farida's teacher asked the students to fold the paper across the vertices or the diagonals. Do you know how to fold a paper across the vertices or the diagonals? Yes, that means you have to fold from one vertex to the opposite vertex. Okay, this is the way to fold this paper, and this is called the diagonal folding also. Okay, so when you are folding it, here comes this line, isn't it? And this is called the diagonal. Okay, so look children, how the mathematics used in our daily life, isn't it? So let's learn more about these shapes and all these applications in this chapter. Recall. We have learned various shapes formed by straight lines or curved lines. Let us recall them. So first we are recalling the basic terms we are using in geometry. Okay, the basic terms we are using, and that are line, line segment, ray. Line, line segment, ray. We know to form the shapes we need lines and line segments also, isn't it? So we should know about line, line segment and ray. Children, do you know what is a line? Yes, many points placed close to each other form a line. Many points, so much points are arranged close to each other form a line. And look here, here it shows a line. And there is a name for this line, and that is AB, line AB. Okay. And look at the next one, it's line segment. Can you say what is line segment? A line segment is a part of a line. Look here, line segment is a part of a line, isn't it? Look, these points A and B, if we are taking from this points A and B, then we will get a line segment. So, a line segment is a part of a line, and it has 2 points, a starting point and an ending point. So these 2 points are called the end points. It's the starting point and ending points, and we can say that these are the end points of this line segment. Okay, and a line segment has an exact length or a definite length. It will never extend to the directions, both directions. It has a definite length. But a line can can be extended on both directions endlessly. Okay, a line can be extended on both directions endlessly, but a line segment has a definite length. Got it, children? Okay, now the next one is ray. Do you know what is a ray? A ray is a part of a straight line which has a starting point but no end points. Okay, it is a part of a straight line which has a starting point. This is the starting point, but it has no end points. It is extending endlessly on one direction. Got it? So this is the ray. So which are the basic terms? That are line, line segment and ray. Got it, children? Okay, now we are moving to the next one, that is types of lines. We are using some lines here, and the different types of lines are horizontal lines, vertical lines, slant lines, curved lines. So horizontal lines, what is horizontal lines? The sleeping lines are called horizontal lines. The sleeping lines are called horizontal lines. And look here, these standing lines. These standing lines are called vertical lines. And this slanting lines are called slant lines. Okay, and now look here. Here these are curved lines. Here it is, looks like curves, isn't it? So these are called curved lines. Got it, children? Okay. So what we learned? Different types of lines. Which are the different types of lines? Horizontal lines, vertical lines, slant lines and curved lines. Got it? Now, closed figures and open figures. My dear children, do you know what is the use of these types of lines? Yes, the straight and curved lines help us make closed and open figures. These lines help us to make closed and open figures. Do you know what is closed figure and what is open figure? Yes, the figures which end at the point from where they start are called closed figures. My dear children, look here. If I am starting from, if I am going to draw a picture, okay, and I am starting from this point and I am ending at the same point, okay, so this is a closed figure. Okay, if figures which end at the point from where they start are called closed figures. Okay, so this is a closed figure and this one is a closed figure because if I am starting from this point, okay, then it will be like this. You can go without taking the pen, we can draw this figure. So this is a closed figure. Now look at the next one. Which do not end at the point from where they start are called open figures. Okay, these all are called open figures. Look, in this picture it is started from this point. Now you tell me, is it ending at the same point? No, it is ending at here. It is not at the same point. So this type of pictures or this type of figures are called open figures. Okay children, once again, what are closed figures? Figures which end at the point from where they start are called closed figures, and figures which do not end at the point from where they start are called open figures. These are some examples of closed figures and open figures. Now look at these questions. Write open figure or closed figure in the given blanks. Some pictures are given, So you have to identify which are the closed figures and which are the open figure. Okay. So look children, look at this figure. Is it started and ended at the same point? Yes. Here this picture has same starting point and the ending point. Isn't it? So this picture is a closed figure. And now look at this next one. So here if I am starting from this side, then is it ending at the same point? No, it has different starting point and ending point, isn't it? So this picture is an open figure. Very good. Now look at the next one. Here is this picture having the same starting and ending point? Yes, it is starting and ending at the same point. So this figure is also a closed figure. Very good. Now look at the next one. Here this circle we can draw without lifting the pen, isn't it? It has the same starting and ending point. But after that we have to draw here. Is it the same point? No. So this is an open figure. Got it children? What is open figure and closed figure? Closed figure is if the starting point and ending point of a figure is same, then we can say that that is a closed figure. And if the starting point and ending point are not same, then we can say that that is an open figure. Good children? Okay. Now we are moving to next topic, and that is two-dimensional shapes. Two-dimensional shapes. These all are the revision of your knowledge, isn't it? In the previous years also you learned about these all. So let's revise these all things once again. So two-dimensional shapes or 2D figures. Do you know what is two-dimensional shape? Yes, the shapes which has two dimensions. That means here these having two dimensions, that are length and breadth, isn't it? The shapes which has two dimensions are called two-dimensional shapes. So shapes such as rectangle, triangle, square and circle that can be drawn flat on a piece of paper are called two-dimensional shapes. And these two-dimensional shapes we can draw on a paper. Okay, the shapes which we can draw on a paper are called two-dimensional shapes. Their outlines are called two-dimensional figures. Their outlines are called two-dimensional figures. In short, they are called 2D figures. We can write it in short as 2D figures. Got it children? These all are from your textbook, so you can fill these all in your textbook itself. Okay. Now identify the following shapes and separate them as 1D. What is the meaning of this? One dimensional or 2D. 2D means two-dimensional shapes. One has been done for you. Look at this object children. You know this object is look like a triangle, isn't it? So the shape is triangle. How to write triangle? Triangle, triangle. And tell me, is it a one-dimensional figure or a two-dimensional figure? It is a two-dimensional figure because it has length and breadth like that, isn't it? It has a height also. So it is a two-dimensional figure. Now look at the next one. It is a clock. Now tell me, what is the shape of this clock? Yes, it is circle. And tell me, what is the spelling of circle? C-I-R-C-L-E. Isn't it? C-I-R-C-L-E. Circle. Okay, children. And tell me, circle is a one-dimensional shape or two-dimensional shape? Yes, it is a two-dimensional shape. Now look at the next one. It's a photo frame. What is the shape of this photo frame? Yes, it is rectangle. It is rectangle shape. And tell me the spelling of rectangle. R-E-C-T-A-N-G-L-E. Rectangle. Okay, children? And is it a 1D shape or 2D shape? It's a 2D shape, two-dimensional shape. Now look at the next one. It's a stick. Okay, what is the shape of this stick? It's look like a line, isn't it? It look like a line segment because it is ending. It has an end point, so it is a line segment. And can you tell me, the line is a one-dimensional shape or two-dimensional shape? It's a one-dimensional shape because it has the length only. It doesn't have any breadth or height, any thickness, nothing is there. So, line or line segment is a one-dimensional shape. Got it, children? Okay. So, my dears, today's class we learned about some basic terms we are using in geometry, and that are line, line segment and ray, isn't it? And after that we learned some types of lines. Which are the different types of lines? Horizontal lines, vertical lines, slant lines and curved lines. Okay, and then we learned the closed figures and open figures. What is closed figure? Figures which end at the point from where they start are called closed figures. Figures which do not end at the point from where they start are called open figures. So here is some examples of closed figures, and here these are the examples of open figures. And after that we learned what are two-dimensional shapes. What is two-dimensional shape? The shapes such as a rectangle, triangle, square and circle that can be drawn flat on a piece of paper are called two-dimensional shapes. Their outlines are called two-dimensional figures. In short, they are called 2D figures. Okay, children? So, these all we learned today. My dears, everyone, write these all things in your notebook. This is your notebook work. Okay, so you can take your notebook and write the date, and then you write the chapter name. After that you copy these all to your notebook. Okay, children? Okay, now I'm going to give you another work, and this is a homework in your workbook. Only 3 questions are here. These 3 questions you answer in your workbook itself. Okay, so everyone do these all works in your notebook, and this is in your workbook itself. Okay, my dears, so I am winding up today. See you in the next class. Thank you.